Yes, as I said before, I'm a type of person. I do not rehearse nothing. Anything I see, as I said, you remember I speak about the red label. Anything I see, I observe. As I said, they said the hurt is a classroom. I do not mind being a student. Some people say, oh, that nigga, or that brother, or that child, or whatever, that man got schooled, right? I don't mind being school. I assure you, I really like to be school in some ways, like knowledge, experience. Maybe it's a good thing to learn new things, right? Things that I do not understand, or maybe the concept of heaven is like constantly learning, right? No, I was going to the supermarket, and I would normally I'm just a random whole, but I would say sometimes just go straight out because I know, you always have distraction, all different type of things on the street. People trying to distract you, get a couple out from you, what? So I just focus straight out, tunnel vision basically, like a horse on the track, not paying anybody any mind more than so. Yeah, I look left and right, observe somewhat, but just looking at things that I am, just for, in some ways, you learn something new. So I'm going through. I look to the left when I was about to enter the supermarket. It says, something like, don't worry, God is in control, right? Cool. So I went in the supermarket and I went and take up that thing that I needed, and I was coming out. And this never happened to me before. I knew that I'm always been observed and such, but I was at the counter shopping. This lady was checking me out, and this gentleman. Let's be diplomatic, okay? I could be rude, but I'm not going to be rude. I'm going to be diplomatic. I said, this gentleman passed. No one ever did that to me before. They maybe gradually watch me and such, but he passed and said something like, well, I'm just going to say what I thought I heard him say. Something like, you move, or, something in that way term where it's like it's negative in a way, like, people are hating on people. I mean, as I said before, if you're playing your games and such, I don't think you should go through that term if it's a psychological game or a mental strategy or what. I don't think that form where that wasn't relevant at that moment, because I think the game, we all know where the game, the feel is. But when you're off the field, you're not supposed to be harassing a player, as you would say, off the field, right? On the field, yeah, you can make talks and such. It's a game, whatever. Sometimes people try to use things to distract people off the field. But on the field. But when you're off the field, everybody is just supposed to be cool, peaceful, and loving, and all that goody, right? Or ignoring nobody, because, it's all good. I know sometimes they said, when in work it's on the field and such. In my term of the field, on the field is when I am, exactly what I'm saying. I just don't want to say it here. Saying? So don't play me like that. Now, I'm just giving you a concept of things that I see within my mind. Now, when I see this thing that God is in control, it's just simple. Just suppose a person driving a ship. No, let's use the right term. People are going to say, oh, you stupid. You don't drive ship. Whatever. Anything is move and you're steering it. You could be driving and such. But just let's say steering a ship or navigating a ship on the sea. And he's a captain. The captain is in control and such. To be a captain, it doesn't matter what. When you're a captain of anything, Army, Navy, or anything, the highest rank is, I think, it's a 5-star, which is rare. No. Just say God is a 5-star and the other stars are going down and such. And it doesn't matter. A captain is a captain, or a 5-star is a 5-star. You don't know what he's been through or what. He maybe even been through nothing in a way. But he getting that 5-star for total respect in some ways. Alright? You may be a Marine, you may be a Green Beret and such. Right? But yet still, you roughneck, you do all these things in your life, in your world or whatever, and you go through roughnecks and stuff. But when you come and see the 5-star general or master, whoever, No matter what, observe it on TV. No matter what that roughneck go through, he give him the ultimate salute. Sometimes it's just so shameful for they don't fall to their knee. Why did they do that? I mean, if you can see on the movies and such, you see that they go through roughness. And yet still, the 5-star or the 4-star or 3-star generals and such, you never see what they do, but yet still, even the roughnecks that you see go out, do whatever they had to do, show total respect to that generals, the 5-star, 3-star, 4-star, and 3 stars. Why? Exactly. And their Marines, their Green Beret, their Rangers and such. Exactly. It's not all about physicality or destruction and such. It's based on intelligent understanding. So now let's go back to what I'm talking about. A captain piloting a ship. And he's on the sea and he has so much thousands of people protecting, basically, sailing through. They want to have their fun and have joy, and he's responsible for thousands, hundreds, and whatever of people. To be a captain of a ship, you think it's just an easy task, just to, you're going to be captain. No, experience, many years of experience, not only mental experience, physical experience, but purity within one heart to know, somebody is in good condition, where good in goodness and such, care even for his enemy, he will show compassion for, right? Exactly. That's what to be a captain, or a person who is in charge, who leads things, is. Now, and who you would think would appoint a captain or somebody to in charge of that? Say a ship is from America. Maybe a president, right, would be in charge to give the captain that that control. Now, even just let's step up a little further up to a higher level now. You remember what we read on We Are all the time? God bless America. Now, if God bless America, and we know blessing is a good thing, so the person who is in control of America would be like the president, right? And then isn't that supposed to be a terrible person? Interesting. Now, if God bless America and the president is in control, then he must be a good person. And then again, just say he's driving the ship or whatever, and the president get discombobulated or something, or not focusing at that time. And then, as I said before, when I went to the supermarket, I see, don't worry, God is in control. If the president is not focused at that time, God will take control. Saying, and then do what he has to do until the president come back to his senses and then steering the ship, which we would say America, right? Does that even make any more sense than what you hear all the time, foolishness? Yeah, exactly. If God bless America, then God watches over America, because America must be precious, beautiful, and loving. And you will all hear these rumors day in, day out. Rumors of wars and wars, right? But if God bless America, where everybody else saying America is a great Satan, but yet still God bless America, then it can be the great Satan. And if Satan is, as I said, you remember people say, they always say somebody's terrible. When you switch around, they're good. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. God wouldn't be blessing Satan, right? Because we heard about Satan is a bad person. Then God is blessing the good person. And now we found out that, if God say bless America, then America must be a good entity, good thing, good whatever, right? A good nation and such. And when he said, don't worry, if I appoint a president, he must be doing a good thing. So when people talking crap and doing all these things and saying all these things, I don't think it's true, because God bless America. And when America is not able to handle certain things at certain times, God is in control. And why God will be in control? Because God loves America. And as I always said, experience teaches wisdom, and wisdom teaches knowledge. So sometimes you have haters coming in and say things and such. We look at it as spirits, demons, negative forces who hates. You always have it at 50. I call it 50 because why? You have to have some hateful and some loving. And you always hear they said, haters will always be haters. Peace out.